So I'll be honest guys, I normally don't use screen protectors on my Steam Deck. I don't think it's that prone to scratching. It's not like I'm throwing it in my pocket like a phone or something like that. I mostly use it at home, and when I do bring it outside, I'm pretty careful with it and I have cases for it. So I don't think it's really necessary to have a screen protector, especially not on my 1TB OLED White Limited Edition, because this one already comes with anti-reflective edged glass. So any screen protector you put on it, it's kind of going to ruin that. I've tried adding protectors in the past, don't get me wrong, but it's just made things worse. It has more glare, more reflections, and it's kind of ruined that clean look. However, all that being said, Jsaux sent their one over for review. They asked me to take a look, they sent it for free, so I couldn't just say no to a free screen protector. And I've just finished installing it on my OLED, so in this video I'm going to show you the unboxing, the install process, and whether it actually keeps that anti-glare look intact, because if it doesn't, I'm just not gonna use it. So let's get into it. Now, what makes this screen protector different and what actually made me try and put it on my OLED is that it also has an anti-reflective coating. It's not just a matte layer that adds haze or reduces glare, it's a PVD anti-reflect coating, and that's the kind of things you only see on camera lenses. And the goal here isn't to do the screen, it's to keep it clear, sharp and color accurate while reducing reflections. When the screen is off, it actually looks really clean, almost like a single dark piece of glass. There's no weird rainbow rings, no cloudy look, just the black. But we don't really care how it looks with the screen off. Now, Jsaux screen protectors, they always come as a 2-pack, which is always nice if you mess up the installation. You've got a backup, but it's pretty hard to mess up the installation with this one, and you're gonna see why. Now, inside the box, you get everything you need: 2 protectors, cleaning wipes, dust stickers, and most importantly, the alignment frame. If you've used Jsaux protectors before, you know that frame makes life so much easier, and honestly, that's one of the reasons I like their stuff. The install process was kind of boring, and that's a good thing. You basically have to clean the screen, line up the frame. You can use the dust picker to just pick small pieces of dust. Then you peel the backing and you drop the screen protector in, you press in the center, and it just spreads evenly across the display. No bubbles, no trapped dust, most importantly, no lifting the edges. Now, I had to squeegee out a little bit of bubbles on the sides. They do provide a little card that you can do that, but the whole process took no more than 2 or 3 minutes, and I did it on the first try, which almost never happens. I've installed a lot of screen protectors on phones, on handhelds, and there's always some trapped dust, which again, this isn't something that this frame is going to help with. This is something that you have to do in preparation of applying the screen protector. But this one was really easy to install. I didn't have to redo it, I didn't have to peel it back up. It just went on perfectly, and the fit is pretty exact on the OLED. There's no weird gaps around the edges. No interference with cases or anything like that. It feels very precise. Now, the most important part, how it actually looks on the OLED. This is the part I care about the most, because the 1TB OLED already has that edged anti-glare screen, and usually once you add tempered glass, you lose that benefit immediately, everything becomes reflective again. But this one actually holds up. Reflections are reduced, not completely eliminated, nothing will do that, but they're noticeably toned down. And more importantly, there's no haze, no grain, no washed out look. It actually somehow even looks a little bit better with it on. Colors will still pop, black still looks deep, there's no weird color shift. It doesn't feel like there is a layer sitting on top of the display. If I didn't install it myself, I probably wouldn't notice there was a screen protector on. And that's exactly what I want from a screen protector on my Steam Deck. Now, touch sensitivity feels exactly the same. There's no delay, no drag, no strange resistance when swiping. I don't have to press it harder. And this screen protector also has something called oleophobic coating, which works really well. Fingerprints don't really cling to it, and when they do show up, because inevitably they will, you can't really remove them, they actually wipe off more easy than they would on a normal screen. It just feels premium. It's not plasticky, it's not sticky, it's just a smooth piece of glass. I'm genuinely very satisfied with how this came out. It was really easy to apply, it looks great, it fits perfectly, it doesn't compromise the OLED display, which was my biggest concern going in. And if you've avoided screen protectors because they ruin the anti-glare look, I completely get it, I've done the same, but this one actually makes sense for the Steam Deck, especially for the 1TB OLED model that has that anti-glare. Again, Jsaux did send this out for a review, I got this for free. but I wouldn't keep it on my deck if it didn't really hold up, because you know I shoot with the camera by deck a lot. I have a top-down view when playing games, and if it doesn't look good, I wouldn't use it. And this one, I think it's gonna stay on. So if you want to check this out, it costs $19.99. I'll have an affiliate link in the description. If you purchase using that link, you'll directly be supporting the channel. And let me know in the comments, do you run your Steam Deck with a screen protector, or are you going bare screen? If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like, and if you want to see more Steam, Steam Deck, Steam hardware, or general handhelds content, consider subscribing to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.